Okay. Okay. I'll come back. Thanks for keeping everybody entertained. Alright, so let's turn this off. I got so many chords over here. Oh, by the way, let's ask, will I get this thing going? For the next Pokemon code giveaway for the Mythical Marshadow, level 50 with a Z Crystal. It's going to be a two-parter question. So I'm going to ask the question, and the question has two answers. Okay? So let's make sure this comes up. Beautiful. I need to mute this so you don't hear it twice. Turn this down. I hear it. Can you guys hear it? Looks like you guys can hear it. Let me know if the audio is okay. Alright. So everything looks good so far. Audio is A-okay. I appreciate you guys checking in on my audio for me. It is always appreciated that you guys help me out like that. Okay, so let me get to the question before we start. Again, this is Pokemon related. So in order to get these codes, I've got two, because there's two different answers. These questions are Pokemon related. And the question is, what are the two episodes that were banned from Pokemon the anime? They were both in the very first season of the anime. If you can give me the names of the Pokemon that were involved or the title, I will accept both. Because I know probably a lot of you guys don't know the title of it. Okay, so Yo Rabbit Gum got the first answer. It is a Porygon episode. The Porygon episode is actually where it was giving people seizures. So, the second one with... Okay, so TacoRemix answers are James having boobs. There's a point where James cross-dresses. That was not a banned episode. They banned... I think they cut that part out. They censored that part. Also, with the gun, I think they censored that part out, too. So that's not a banned episode, but those were parts of episodes that they had censored. Pikachu was technically the one who was giving people the seizure in the Porygon episode. It wasn't even Porygon. There is another episode that was banned. And remember, you guys, in order to get this code, you need to have Pokemon Sun and Moon in order to receive it. I'll see if someone else wants to answer it, because I have the code, says TacoRemix. Holiday Hijinks. I will accept that answer. But since you already got the code, Yo Rabbit Gum, we'll give somebody else. There's another one too, though. Not just Holiday Hijinks, but it is one, but that's not on my list. Does anyone else know? If not, I'll ask another question, because I don't want to give Yo Rabbit Gum two codes. But you are correct, though. I didn't even burp. Oh, there we go. There's the burp. Banned episodes from Season 1. And I guess this may not be... You're close, Cake the Human. Oh, you're perfectly fine. CT McGuckin. And I'm new here. Hello, how you doing, my friend? We're doing a Pokemon code giveaway from Mythical Marshadow. One of these codes is already won, though. Yo Rabbit Gum. So the question is, again, banned episode. The only reason why I'm not giving it to Yo Rabbit Gum for the second one is because... but so far the answers are the Porygon episode, which is called Electric Soldier Porygon. Cake the Human is for Season 1 of Pokemon. So Season 1 of Pokemon, what were the banned episodes? We already got Electric Soldier Porygon, so it's a Porygon episode. They pulled that because it caused a bunch of seizures. For another hint, there was an episode that was originally aired in the first season of Pokemon, but was later pulled due to a very tragic event that happened in the United States. Hold your answer, Yo Rabbit Gum. Give someone else an opportunity to, because I didn't write down more than one. I didn't write down more than one. If you want to whisper it to somebody. Yes. Will 2169. That is it. Will 2969. It was the episode with Tentacool and Tentacruel when Tentacruel was massively big. It's in the introduction of the show where he swings his tentacle and he breaks down the buildings. That episode was actually pulled because of the tragedy that happened on 9/11 in the United States. So, Will 2169, I will whisper you the code once I'm done with the stream tonight, and then Yo Rabbit Gum, I will whisper you the code as well. Now, keep in mind, there was an episode that had a gun too. There was parts of the episode that was censored. I don't know if the whole episode was censored, and it was within season 1. And Yo Rabbit Gum. I was actually trying this time. Well, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to collect more codes next time, so we can do that. Do more Pokemon trivia. Because we're going to stream Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon on the channel, whatever one I figure out that I want to stream, which will probably be Moon. What is the code for Sun and Moon? It is Mythical Mars Shadow. Level 50. It's what they were giving away at GameStop with the AZ Crystal. I don't know if they're still giving them out because I think they're supposed to stop giving them out on the 23rd. I'm just gonna eat my hash brown sadly. Aw, Cake the Human. Okay, so let's get started. I have hashtag buttload of shiny Pokemon as well if you want me to give them out as well. We can do that. We can do real contests and giveaways for TacoRemix's buttload of Pokemon, shiny Pokemon. So let's figure out. Oh yeah, this is what we're doing. So let me change the title of my thing. Perfect IVs feelsgoodman.jp. Turbo have a Sterling. Let me change something real quick. Okay. Have a Sterling? What do you mean you have a Sterling? Sterling Silver? I know, but what Pokemon? Oh, Taco's got a bunch of Pokemon. We will decide which Pokemon to give away when we get down to it. If you need me, I'll be in the corner. Oh, don't be sad, Cake! We got mushrooms in Animal Crossing. That's great. We should probably talk to the villagers, because I feel like I haven't talked to, like, any of them. Where'd you go, Rocket? Where the hell did he go? You have multiple, sorry. Yeah, he's got a lot. Oh ho, Turbo, long time no see! We live in the same town, but we hardly see each other. It makes me miss the room. Oh, I'm sorry, Rocket. I've been a busy boy. Hi, Timbra. Please recommend something. Good news. I'd like to know first. I'm moving away from Cogville, dearie. Okay, so anybody in chat... Cake the Human. Go away, Rocket. Anybody in chat, do you guys want Timbra? Because in the next day or so, we'll figure out when she's going. Was that the Game of Thrones theme? It was, Hobo Fire. Good ear. The 2nd of next month. So let's figure out what day that is. That is next Thursday. So we'll be streaming next Thursday. So anybody, if... goodbye, Timbra. Oh, good. I'm hoping you wouldn't be too bothered about my moving, dearie. Well, I still have a little time left in town, so let's have fun before I move away, Pine Nut. I still have a snooty. Does anyone else like these? I hate these dandelions. I think that they're weeds, and I like to just destroy them every time. Turbo. I bet you get restless at night just like me, Vroom. Ew, dude, what are you doing? Do you have Walker? I want him so much. I don't. I'll show you what I have in just a second. Let's chat, Rocket. Oh, hey. There's a rumor going around about you, you heard? Uh-oh. But you can blow them if you pick them up. I know, but it's like too much of a hassle. Eevee, Bagon, Dratini, level 5 Munes, non-shiny, Larvitar, pseudo-legendary. Name a pseudo-legendary and I have it, says TacoRemix. Make a wish. I just got done started to make a rose farm. Anyone saying Turbo is quite the individual? I can kind of see what they're talking about. Okay, so let's see who we have. We have Sterling, we have Nate, we have Caesar, Timbra, which will be going, Margie, Peggy, Fauna, Octavian, Rocket, and Tammy. And Octavian actually is new, so we should probably go check Octavian out. I just dig up the dandelions out. Yeah, I know, and it's like... I don't know where Octavian came from. Where is my bucket? Oh, I have this lost item. Can I still give it to people? Let's see. My town is so barren. I wish... What are we at? I wish I could meet my follower goal for tonight. Let's see if it'll come true. Wait, what's this? Yeah. Made them duplicated. No way I'm spending that much time on Pokemon. Says, Taco. Cake the Human says, oh, I had Nate and I have Fauna. Whoa. Oh, this is the first time we ever had a chance to meet, isn't it? They call me Octavian. I just moved here not too long ago. There's still a lot of things I don't know about this town, but I'm counting on your help, neighbor. That's cool. He sounds like he's supposed to be me, but he sounds cool. He likes all the space aliens.
Leave now before Master finds you.
Mick Guckin, thank you so much for the follow. My wish has come true. I'll be good as luck when I won a code my first time watching this stream. Yes, you did. I'm just going to save that. Thank you so much for the follow, McDuckin. I really appreciate it. So, do you guys all play Animal Crossing? I know we're talking about Pokemon right now, but do you guys play Animal Crossing in the chat? Spruce and hurt me at the same time. Of course, yes I do. Will says yes I do. That's awesome. So what we're doing, it's one of your favorite games, says McGuckin. It's such an awesome game. It's an awesome series. I've been playing it since forever, since the original game came out. What would you say your favorite game of the series is for the newcomers in chat? Yeah, not once. Finally get a chance to talk, Turbo. I don't know if you're just ignoring me or because you're busy. I have feelings too, you know. I'm ignoring all of my townspeople. I feel so bad. I'm just gonna make a round real quick, and then we're gonna go into the horror dream suites. I've been playing since Wild World. I would say New Leaf is the best. I say New Leaf is the best too. Totally. It's certainly my favorite. Just because, to be completely honest, a lot of the Animal Crossing games are pretty much the same. What is this? Close this off. They're pretty much the same, but they just kind of improve on mechanics as they go further down the line. I just got done making my rose flower crossbreed farm, says Will. Okay, let's go do some Dream Suite stuff. In the name of Spoopy Halloween. Oh, I gotta see if they got any Halloween stuff at the stores first. Nope, conspiracy time. What? Nope, conspiracy time, not yet. It's too early for conspiracy time. I have to think of a new conspiracy theory. Oh, I got a good one. I got two, actually. Okay. A spooky clock. I want. Octavian, how did you get here so fast? How did you do that? Oh, crap. Okay. Alright, so there is a conspiracy theory following the Ark of the Covenant. Yes, the one that the Indiana Jones did, right? They say that whoever holds the Ark of the Covenant holds a majority of world's power. There's been stories that America's had it for a while, that Russia had it in the Cold War era of the USSR. Right now, they say that the Ark is actually in the Middle East somewhere, and that's why George Bush created a war to go fight weapons of mass destruction, but in reality, he was trying to find the Ark of the Covenant out in the Middle East. There's your... And thank you for the bits, Mick Duckin. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Rick's portal gun. We already talked about Dragon Gates and Stargates a little earlier, and the reptilians. And we haven't spoken about the Greys. We got a little bit of the Greys.
Leave now before Master finds you.
Will, thank you so much for the follow. Just to let you know, I am the Master. Tell me, Cake. Tell me a conspiracy theory about Animal Crossing. I'd love to hear it. We did hear one about Rover. And then one of you guys told me about the hot dog suit guy or something. And then that your villager also is in purgatory, so I've heard that conspiracy theory. But if you have that or expand on any of those, please let us know, because I think conspiracy theories are interesting. It's not that I believe all of them, but it's just like how much is it possible? Like, how much of a reptilian race living in the center of the earth eating children is real? Probably far-fetched. But can you imagine? Code Mars, tell Hobo Fire about the hot dog guy, because I don't know much about the hot dog guy. Look at this suit. It's a doctor's coat, but it still looks nice. Can I try it on? Yes, Slowly looking like Colonel Sanders. Some armor pants. I need to start buying clothes for when Gracie starts showing up. I think that conspiracy theories are fun to believe, but not likely. I agree. I think that they're fun, but you just have to be careful not to fall down the rabbit hole, because it's very easy to fall down the rabbit hole. And TacoRemix and Goose Bizzle have been the victim of that when I've fallen down rabbit holes, and I'm constantly sending them videos of people changing into reptilians on live cameras and stuff like that. So I did talk about the Grays. I talked about Area 51. Let's see if there's any cool kicks here. Evidence. But then again, Cake the Human. So if you want to say like, okay, well, if you want to only believe, these shoes are really cool. Jester shoes. So you want to say like evidence, right? Well, there's a lot of things that happen that, like, for example, the government can cover up. And because they have the power and the authority to cover it up. So when you talk about evidence, it's like, okay, well, is the evidence available or is it something that they're hiding? Or, for example, the ones that I like to talk about that I think is... Oh, do I not have space? For example, like UFOs, right? So... Oh, yeah, I don't have any space. Oh, boy. I'm just throw that book out. Alright, so let me buy these shoes and I'm gonna dump my clothes off. If you want to only believe these shoes are really cool. So for example, like a UFO, right? Somebody up on YouTube, for example, could have really realistically recorded UFO evidence of a flying saucer in the sky, just for example, right? But then again, all these other videos are put out there either to get fame or to purposefully hoax people or troll people. The government can send videos out of fake UFOs. So think about like 80 to 90% of the videos on YouTube, for example, are fake UFOs, but then there's 10% that's real. But you won't think that that 10% is real because all the rest of them are fake, so you're going to assume that 10% is fake as well. You see what I'm saying? So I just like believing that there's a possibility of something. Not saying that it's actually real, but is it possible? In the group, I'm in there. There's a guy allegedly gate hopping from towns. Okay, so this is the hot dog guy. So in a group I'm in, there was this guy that allegedly gate hopping into towns of admins and mods to steal their mushrooms. To clarify that I'm not stealing, it's stating that this is real. I'm saying that this was a big story in the group for like a week. Code Mars says that the guy was dressed up in a hot dog suit too, and that's why they call him the hot dog guy. Plus, there's a glitch, I believe, in the GameCube anyway, where you swap faces with a gyroid and the villagers act like everything's normal. But you heard about that, Turbo. I didn't hear about that one. Cake the Human. Code Mars. I mean, it may be possible, but I don't know. I mean, admins on the group can move rocks for people. That doesn't happen when you reset. Doesn't that happen when you reset while been visiting other towns? Cake the Human. Yeah, so there's like weird things that people have come up for Animal Crossing. Some that I've never even heard. Like a hot dog suit guy coming up and stealing mushrooms from your town. I mean, that's as random as you're gonna get. Please take all of these bladders. I want them out of my inventory. Make a donation. Please be all four. Oh, gosh, dang it. Okay. Oh, we got the statue, too. Are mushrooms rare in Animal Crossing? No. They start to come up around Thanksgiving time. And then there's one mushroom out of, like, the many mushrooms that are on the ground. Well, there is a rare mushroom that sells for more. And then there's a mushroom that's actually, like, a mushroom, like, a themed item. Like a TV or a bed or whatever like that. It does happen because I used to do it, Cake, but it wasn't a glitch. It was done on purpose as punishment for, like, kind of reset. For resetty. Interesting. You mean putting your face on a gyroid? The rare mushroom. The rare shroom. They appear in the fall when you have special stumps. Is your town open? No, my town's not open tonight, Scarlet. What I'm planning on doing is visiting a bunch of horror DreamSuites tonight. Since we're getting close to Halloween, I kind of want to finish them up. I've got 6 more to do. I got 6 more to do out of like the total of 15 that were given to me by Pokemon star Rachel. Some of them are pretty good, some not as good as others. Some are just like Halloween themed and they're not scary. Some have bloody knives and stuff. Taormino, don't forget about the Super Shroom. Oh, that's true. Your character would get a gyroid face from resetting while visiting another town, but the gyroid never got a human player face. So you'd have black holes for eyes and a mouth and no nose. That is terrifying. We were talking about conspiracy theories for Animal Crossing. Okay, so we got a spooky clock. I don't think I have any other room in here for Halloween stuff. This is I put this creepy doll here. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the clock here. I should expand this room too. Let's take this out of the way. Because that just shouldn't even be there. We should just sell it. We'll swap this. If I had a guide if you had questions. I have the guide if you have questions on Sun and Moon, says Code Mars. So any of you guys have questions about Pokemon Sun and Moon, Code Mars has a guide for it. We will be streaming Pokemon Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon when that game comes out in November on the channel. So, all right, we'll do this. We're gonna put the dolly back here though, 'cause she's creepy. Ghost mask. This is ridiculous. I'm like running out of... I have like the storage and I'm not even using it. I seriously need to play this game when I'm actually not streaming. So I can actually clean things up. I say it every time I stream. You pre-ordered Moon, says Cake the Human. Will says, I plan on getting Ultra Sun. Perfect. Want me to link to a photo of what I look like? Of what it looked like, Turbo? You can, if you want to. So far I allow links, because the environment that we have in chat here, in the people that we've... Thank you for the air horn, by the way, Master Gamer. Because Master Gamer has arrived. Everybody. Master Gamer, respond to my whisper, by the way, buddy. Excuse you, Cake the Human. A little gassy over there. I'll allow the links for right now, because what I'm saying is there's no reason to limit the links in chat, because we haven't had somebody that's taken it too far yet. So you guys have the trust right now. There's no reason to boo. I trust you. That's a good thing. That is a good thing that I trust you with posting links in chat. And especially if you join the Discord, you can post links there. We have threads for friend codes. We have a baking tab we just created. So, for example, I was going to say Cake the Human. Code Mars, excuse me, is posting her awesome color-changing cakes and stuff. We're talking about Animal Crossing and all kinds of cool stuff there. Stop stealing my booze. Okay. By the way, don't ever sell stuff to the Nookling Junction, because they're not going to be the ones that give you the best money for it. I just did it because I was lazy and I transitioned to Main Street and I didn't want to go back. I assumed it would be like a scary thing where it would be... Oh, I see what you're saying. You assumed it was going to be like a scary, like, a boo. Oh, so that's crazy. I have seen something like that. That is crazy. Thank you for sending that, by the way, Hobo Fire. So now I can put a face to the conspiracy. You already missed the conspiracies, Master Gamer. I streamed Pocket Camp for about an hour or so, and then now I'm in New Leaf. Alright guys, so I don't know if this is a horror town, but it's called Home. So there is the DreamSuite code in chat. Go there if you want to. I'm going to check it out too. I accidentally sold a golden stag to the girl on the island, and she gave me 100 bells worth a $10,000 bell bug. That sucks, my friend. What even sucks even worse, please tell me you actually had a golden stag in your museum before you sold it. Because that's always first rule, put it in your museum. Alright, so 4F00007C 7A21. Okay, so this is going to be 3 different things. Home is going to be a scary place. Home is going to be a not scary place. Home is going to be Pokemon Star Rachel's place. You did have it in the museum. Okay, good. Master Gamer, did you respond to the whisper? Because I'm going to be going to the post office soon, and I need an answer from you. Okay. So, Master Gamer, send me, in that whisper, send me your address, or an address that you want to receive your little prize for subscribing to my channel. Because I've got the other subscriber's address. I'm waiting on yours, because I'm trying to go to the post office all at once. So I'm going to send... So anybody else who hasn't subscribed, this isn't trying to get you to bait into subscribing to me, but if you guys did want to subscribe to me, for first-time subscribers, I've created a car decal. I know you can't see it because I do have a green screen, but it is a bright green here. It's a bright green car decal for Animal Crossing New Leaf. So, and I've got some other surprises that are going to be sent along with it. So it's not just going to be that car decal. And then I have a couple other things in the future that I will be sending out to subscribers that are special to subscribers. And then we'll still do things in chat, like special giveaways for followers and stuff that we were doing with the Pokemon codes a little bit earlier. Okay, so this is home. I'm noticing there's a heart here in the ground. These are some bloody sewer grates. Oh my goodness. Is that intestines? Oh, this is just gory. I got a cup of coffee. Oh, it's closed for 24 hours. Oh no. All the roses are red. Well, we got one house here. Let's avoid everything else. Let's run through their flowers. Okay. Nothing crazy in the town. Let's check their house. Oh, jeez. The haunted house. Got a pen and paper ready for the end of the stream code I won. I will message it via whisper to you once I'm done with the stream. I'm going to send you the direct code. Message me back immediately if you try it and it doesn't work. I'm saving these to the side and I'm putting your name on them when I give them to you until you're able to redeem it. So I just want to make sure, because I know one of our other followers the other night had an issue redeeming it, and I put an S when it should have been a 5. So I went ahead and I sent it to him again, and he was able to get it. Yes, Yo Rabbit Gum, you got one too. Both of you guys, both you and Will got the second set, or the last set rather, of these codes. So So is this like an Aztec? So I wonder if they're doing sacrifices here. I have to go in like 12 minutes, by the way. That's fine. I will message it to you via Whisper, Yo Rabbit Gum. And you can get it that way, and then you can communicate with me in the Discord if nothing's working or anything like that. I have to find my son. Well, take your time, Will. Because these codes, they're good until February 28, 2018, so you've got some time. I'll redeem it tomorrow. Perfect. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for following and being active in stream and, you know, being kind to others and, you know, so thank you. Oh my goodness. That is... No! No! They're drilling at me. This is a torture room. Oh no, they sacrificed Celestial. Celeste. Pokemon Star Rachel, I'm making Monique move out. Does anyone want Monique? Just got a retro TV if you want it. Oh, this is kind of scary. This is kind of like where they're doing all the testing and stuff. I'm gonna go now. I'll try and join a little bit later. Thank you for stopping on by. Thank you for the bits and thank you for the follow, Mick Guckin, and hope I see you again soon. She's an awesome cat villager, says Pokemon Star Rachel. Pokemon Star Rachel, we're doing the rest of the set of the horror DreamSuites that you gave me. See you later, buddy. Oh, they got all the spoopy masks. Okay. Plus the sacrifices for Cthulhu. That's right. It could be summoning Cthulhu here. Let's check the basement. I wish you could customize the ghost mask. You know what? That was one thing I really... Oh my god. Holy crap. That bloody mat. There's intestines all over the floor. There's an axe over here. There's blood on the wall. There's blood everywhere. Oh, jeez. Oh, I hate that Sith. Oh, God, this is gross. All hail Cthulhu. This got dark quick. People do the Pac-Man tag. Nice dollhouse, though. I know, right? Amongst all the blood. Maybe they're killing kids. So this... Ew! Ew! You see what's going on here? They're cooking the people! This is people! They're cooking and they're eating them and they're putting it on ramen! Ew! Gross! Do you know there's a song called Pac-Man Fever? I don't. Maybe I've heard it. Ramen! Ooh. Cthulhu is just Cthulhu. I heard somebody get out. Oh my god. There's the crazy person. What do they gotta say? bootsyart.tumblr.com. Well, there you go. You got your advertisement in. I don't blame you. I'm gonna destroy your flowers, though. And, wait, we're going this way. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. It was a little gory and bloody. But they wanted to keep their kitchen clean. Anyone want Monique? Pokemon Star Rachel has her moving out. I have Timbra moving out on November 2nd. So if that's somebody you guys want too, we can make sure you get Timbra when she moves out. I feel refreshed. Okay, guys, so next we're going to go to DA Village. That is DA Village in the chat. The Tumblr has a post that reads, I heard tell of a town where no one ever starves. The mayor saved the town. When they elected her, she swore her citizens would never suffer. They say she spends a lot of time to herself, all locked up in her house. No one visits, though. I've never heard anyone who planned to go there and talk about it again. That's creepy, Hobofire, and thank you for coming in and adding some additional story to that town. I really do appreciate it. Do those codes have an expiration? So will they expire February 28 of 2018? That is the expiration date on the code itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write your name on this one. So then this one's going to be yours. And I'll whisper it to you so you have it. And then worst case scenario, I will hold on to it until you can communicate to me that you've actually redeemed it. So in case if you misplace it when I send it to you and I'm just throwing it out afterwards, I'll hold on to it for you. Link is coming. Okay. DA Village. 5A000066 BD 41. I mean, if I was a killer, I would keep my kitchen clean. I may be a killer, but I have standards. Well, people do have to update their dream towns from time to time. Oh, did you mean, Will, did you mean the Pokemon code, or did you mean the DreamSuite codes? I might have misunderstood your statement or question. I just can't believe it's going to be Halloween already, guys. Okay, you're talking about Pokemon. That's fine. I just can't believe it's Halloween, man, coming up in the next couple days. Are you guys... I know I was asking some people in my Discord chat, but do you guys have any plans of dressing up for Halloween this year? If you do, let me know what Halloween costume you guys are going to dress up as. I'm curious. Yeraz. Oh, jeez. Oh, is this town hacked? I don't know. The tree's gone, but Stonehenge is here. Will's gonna be a drummer. I dress up as Sally because my homemade costume couldn't be ready in time, says Pokemon Star Rachel. Yeah, Hacktown. Code Mars is gonna be Batgirl. What the? Oops, it can't open from this side. Let's see here. Looks like the weather says it's gonna stay nice. Werewolf, yo, Rabbit Gum. Sally is from Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah. I told you it, Turbo. I know, I'm asking so that the topic can be brought up in chat. With other people who weren't in the Discord earlier, that's all. Wish I could be Batgirl, but I'm a man. So it would look good. So you would just be Batman, right? Is that the point? Let's go in this house. There's people walking around back there. Akatsuki, remember? Because I'll stay warm. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Fat Batman. Or some people would say Fat Man. I've dressed up as Fat Man before. I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party dressed up as Fat Man. Alright, so that's a nice little, like a witchy type kind of place. There's this bridge over the little pond here. Let's see what's in here. Or it might be a purge person or a hunk from Voltron, says Cake the Human. Will said I was a purge person last year. That's cool, but that kind of like scares me now. Oh god, there's an axe. There's axes laid about. Maybe it's for gardening. Maybe the axes are for gardening and not for killing. Last year I did Norman from The Shining. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, not too bad, right? Nothing too scary in here. Yeah, nothing too scary. Got a nice little birthday cake. Nice music. We talk about the Purge as he finds axes. I know, right? Oh my god, this guy just showed up out of nowhere. Whoa. This isn't the dude from The Secret Door, is it? It can't be. From the Stephen King novel, The Secret Door. Okay. We did American Horror Story 2 nights ago. We did the DreamSuites, and they had a house because they had 4 houses. They did the first 4 seasons of American Horror Story, and if you've seen the show, the houses were extremely well done. They had perfect references and stuff like that. It was really cool. So like now, that burp counter, you would hit exclamation point burp to count my burp that I just did. It's not a sound effect like all the others. Alright, so we're like in a library. There's something just popping out of the wall. Or is that like a lantern? Yeah, it was just a lantern. I'm always like afraid spinning the cameras around because I've had crazy stuff that's popped out at the last second when I've turned it around. Okay, gotta go, guys. Have a good night, yo rabbit gum. I'll find you later in the Discord. I can never get into American Horror Story. I like The Walking Dead better. I'm a humongous Walking Dead fan. Will, like very, very big. It's a nice little school here. I've been into Walking Dead since it first started, and I've read up to like 120 or excuse me, 120 or 130 in the comic books. But I think the story now is getting very close to where I ended my comic book reading. So it's starting to get to a point where I'm not sure what they're going to be doing soon. You love The Walking Dead, Code Mars. Have a good night, Rabbit. The eyes in Anka Village. Ica Village. I didn't like the season premiere that much. I think it could have been better. You have to understand that, did you guys ever watch Breaking Bad? Because I think Breaking Bad has a better explanation. But if you watched it or you didn't, for Walking Dead, and this is no spoilers to anybody who hasn't seen The Walking Dead, I'm not going to spoil it for you because it's a great show. There is necessary build to a show. So there are going to be lower episodes, slower episodes, episodes that don't have much action but more talking. It's to set the environment so that when there is that necessary action parts, it has more emotional bearing on you as a viewer. I think the premiere was good. I don't think like it's necessary that we have to be like blown away by the premiere and the finale and stuff like that, but kind of like a hint or a cliffhanger as to what's going to happen next, and I think that's good. Let's see. I wish there was a way in this game to recreate my teddy bear, Duffy. Oh, Pokemon star Rachel. Duffy the Disney bear, right? I don't know anything about Duffy all other than I know that I see Duffy at like Disney's Epcot like constantly. Yeah, Pokemon Star Ranger, I didn't read the rest of your comments. I bought Duffy on one of my vacation trips with my own money that I'd saved up. It's so much better to buy things that are with your own money. You know, the item becomes more important. The material possession becomes more important. I remember the very first video game I ever bought, and it was with my own money that I had purposefully saved up from my birthdays, and I think a little bit of Christmas, because Christmas and then my birthday is in February. I saved up and I spent my money on the original Game Boy and Tiny Toons. Tiny Toon Adventures is the video game. And I've still played handhelds to this day. So I've held literally every single handheld from Nintendo. Let's see. Not up to date on Breaking Bad or Walking Dead, says Code Mars. They're both very good shows. The biggest con to Breaking Bad is... I like the color here, by the way, in this room. The biggest con to Breaking Bad is their episodes that are extremely slow. Their pacing isn't the best. But if you love story arcs and if you love a character arc, because I personally love story arcs and I love character arcs. How did that character get from where they started to where they're at the end? For example, anyone who's watched Walking Dead, Carol's a perfect example. Where she started to where she's at now. I don't need to say anything else because you know. Breaking Bad has an amazing character arc. It is a great show. Negan has to be my favorite, says Cake the Human. Oh yeah, began one of my favorite characters. Negan's great. I think the actor Jeffrey Morgan is an amazing actor. He's really good. And I think he really does Negan justice to how Negan is portrayed in the comic books. I think he does a good job. I loved Jeffrey Morgan from Supernatural. I love the show Supernatural. I grew up watching that show. And then I got my wife into it. Now we own almost every single season on DVD and Blu-ray in my house. It's a funny story. You see, when Duffy first came out in the United States, at first I was like, I don't see the big deal. I don't either, Pokemon Star Rachel. Later on, I got to have one. True story. Well, what is the story behind Duffy? Because I don't even know the story behind Duffy. Alright, so this isn't like a horror town. This is just somebody else's town that is artistic and has a good town. It's clearly hacked, but like, is not like a spoopy town. So we're gonna go back to sleep. Duffy is in his book. Is Mickey Mouse? Oh, okay, so he's Mickey Mouse's teddy bear. He was made in Minnie Mouse's workshop. Okay. So then that kind of is okay. I like that. I found the town adorable, actually. It's a nice town. I mean, the point is to play, like, scary towns, so it doesn't fit the criteria, but it's not a bad town. It just doesn't fit the criteria that we're shooting for, that's all. I'm actually playing Animal Crossing New Leaf while watching the stream. Do it! Great, I love it! Also, there's mini games in the chat below, or below the game. If you're on your computer right now watching me, if you go a little bit down, there's an RPG down there, and then there's a pet that you guys can take care of. If you click on it, and you can feed it and stuff like that. You can take care of the pet, and the pet will evolve if you guys are on a computer. Also, the turbo tokens as well. If you put your mouse over the screen, about in this area where my hand is, there's going to be a little pixelated face. That's my little turbo Taormino pixelated image that TacoRemix made for me. If you click on that, you actually have accrued turbo tokens the longer that you watch me. The more turbo tokens you get, you can gamble them to get more. Or you can use those if you have enough to have me follow you on your personal Twitter, or if you want to ask me like a truth or dare. There's a couple different options that you guys can choose from for when you get enough turbo tokens. So go ahead and check that out if you guys are actually on the computer. Eventually, Minnie made more copies of Duffy and sold them around the world because that's her friends wanted a Duffy teddy bear to travel with. There's more than Duffy, says Cake. Code Mars, that's so cute. That's so cute. Pokemon Star Rachel. Then there is Duffy's best friend, Shelly May. Pokemon Star Ranger. Yep, I have her too. Shelly May. Shelly May's book, Duffy wanted a best friend too, so Minnie makes Shelly May as a friend for Duffy. That's adorable. I wish I had a computer to do this, said Will. When I do, or well I do, but I use my phone. That's fine. I know that the app can be finicky too, you know what I mean? But it's so much more easier to deal with, like when you get to like lay in your bed and watch a stream. Or like actually watch a stream and communicate too. So next we're going to be going to Mosswick. So let's go check the Mosswick. And then after Mosswick, well, including Mosswick, we've got 4 left. And then after that, we'll see where we're at time-wise. And then maybe we can invite people in, or we can go and check other people's towns. Oh! Thank you so much for the follow. You startled me. Megitsune. Did I say that correct? Megitsune. Yeah, Megitsune. Did I say that correct? Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I want to make sure I got your name right. But thank you so much. Oh my god, Spoopy Animal Crossing image. Yes, so all of the follows and the hosts and the subscriptions, I changed everything to be Animal Crossing horror. As much as Animal Crossing can be spooky, that is. Up until Thanksgiving, or up until Halloween's over, and then we'll switch to regular Animal Crossing stuff. And then maybe I'll do more theme stuff around, like Thanksgiving, or maybe like I'll probably just switch to Christmas or something like that. I really like theming. So when I'm streaming like Fractured Butthole, for example, for the South Park game, it's all South Park gifs. You know what I mean? Okay. You had 5 golden stags. Nice, Will. Hello, yes, that's right. Yay, I got your name right. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Megitsune? Is it okay if I call you Meg for short? But I hope you're doing well. We're just going through some horror dream suite towns that actually Pokemon Star Rachel in chat was able to give to me. So a lot of these came from her diligent research. So anytime that I travel to a new town, I put it in chat. So if you guys want to play it as well, or go visit it, or put it away for safekeeping, you guys can keep it as well. And then also, I take these videos and I put them on my YouTube channel a day or a few days after I stream in its entirety, and then I put all of the dream suites that I traveled to in the video description. So all right, I'm trying to see what these clothes are. Newsprint helmet, red ribbon. All right, well I don't want red riding dress, detective hat. Oh, I want to be a detective. Yeah, no problem, I'm fine. Belgium is with you tonight. That is awesome. I think you're the first person I've ever had from Belgium. You are my first Belgium. Ark, how you doing today, Turbo? I'm doing great. I'm doing completely awesome. It's another day that we get to play video games, that we are playing Animal Crossing, that we've got people that are stopping in the chat from Belgium. We had Keep Train On from Germany. Ark, we have you from, let me remember. Ark, you're from Indonesia? Is that correct, Ark? Ark, you're from Indonesia? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But it's like, it's really cool. Like we're all very lucky. This is clearly hacked. There's weeds on the cobblestone, but that's fine. I'm okay with hack towns. What's your YouTube? I'll trigger it real quick. Master Gamer, you're from Japan? Is that true? Because I need you to send me your address. so I can send you your sub reward. Social media. These messages are supposed to run every 10 minutes, but they don't do it. Thailand, excuse me, Thailand, not Indonesia. Ark is from Thailand. I'm from the States. From Central Florida, actually. I kind of want to make a town based on Saw. Do you think that would work? I think you can make that work. You would just have to make certain images look like saw blades, I think, and you can use the jigsaw face with the red eyes popping up like in the corner. You can put the tricycle, because there's an actual tricycle. You can lay that in the room. You don't need it, you think? If you don't want it, that's perfectly fine. It's just something that I wanted to thank you for subscribing to the channel. So if it's something that you don't think you need or that you want, that's perfectly fine. I don't have to send it. And I have other things in mind in regards to how long people stay subscribed, because I'm still new, streaming on my own. I was with the group, the Okay Gamers, TacoRemix, and Goose Bizzle. Now I'm focusing just on my personal channel here. So I'm still doing this all new and from scratch. So, but I do want to thank the people who have subscribed. So that's essentially what my end game is for you, Master Gamer. So as long as you feel appreciated, you know, then that's what's important. Everyone is from exotic places, and I'm from Pennsylvania. Will, not to be weird, are you closer to Philadelphia, or are you closer to what is it called? What am I thinking? What is a major city that you're close to, Will? I don't want you to disclose your location if you don't want to. The reason why I ask is because I moved from California to Pennsylvania for a handful of years, and then I moved from Pennsylvania with my wife to Florida. Pittsburgh. Okay, so you're on the other side. My wife was born and raised in Philadelphia. So I was born and raised in California, about 45 minutes south of San Francisco. So like up north California. Pittsburgh, Code Mars, Will. I'm from New York. This is Code Mars. Code Mars says, I always wanted to move to Cali. The weather's beautiful in Cali. Like, that's its pro. Like, its huge pro is its weather. Belgium is not an exotic place at all, but I'm Portuguese, actually. I just live in Belgium for 5 years now. That's cool. Will says he grew up in New York, but moved to PA. Upstate, he says. That's cool. It's really cool. And, like, I know it sounds cheesy, and I do get into these little fits in my streams where I talk about stuff that probably isn't so funny, but can be taken a little bit more serious. And I think it's important to look at every day that we have, and that's why I start my streams and I say that it's a great day, because it is a great day. It's another day that we can stream together. It's another day that we're playing video games together, that we're communicating off of a video game that we have a common interest with from all over the world. Like I said, we're in Cali. I always wanted to go to Huntington Beach. It was up north. I was in the Bay Area, the Silicon Valley in California. So it's like up north, like an hour south from Sacramento, about 45 minutes south of San Francisco. Is where I was born and raised, and I moved away at about 21 years old with my family there. But I mean, what I'm getting at is, it's another day that we get to share our interests together from all around the world, and I think that's important, that we're finding a common interest, even though we would never know each other it existed. You know what I mean? Let's see. Where can you whisper it to me? Find another friend of Duffy's. Wearing Cali Turbo. Always wanted to visit Huntington Beach. Get gelati from eBay, but you can't get them in the United States. I plan on moving to Los Angeles when I graduate, says Will. So, Richard, I don't have their friend Stella Lou, but Ballerina Bunny. I don't have any of them, unfortunately. So I feel like I'm supposed to be like... Am I supposed to be like Sherlock Holmes? Like a detective? Hey, Jenny. Jenny! That's how I read it. As if I was Forrest Gump. Jenny! How you doing, Jenny? So this is a nice little garden place. Elementary, my dear Watson. Everybody says your name like that? I'm doing great. I was just talking about how much I love the community that we have here in chat and in Discord and the follower base, because everyone's super nice and sweet and they're from all over the world. And I think that's really, really cool that we can play a video game and I can play a video game and you guys can play a video game and we can all communicate to one another and on a common interest of the video game, that is, that we would never even know each other had existed. I just think it's really cool. It's one of the benefits of streaming that I personally enjoy, you know. Oh no, it's sad up here. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Oh, I can't sleep. I'm on the case. You know, Turbo, you're the most fan-interacted streamer I've watched so far. Oh, really? Well, thank you. I take that as a compliment. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty and get in a lobby and everyone would say, I love you, Jenny. Well, I thank you. I appreciate that compliment, Will. I really do. I feel fan interaction is key to a fan base. It is, and we were just talking about this. I was talking about this with TacoRemix and Goosebizzle last night, and you look at what you really want to categorize success is, right? It reminds you of the movie Game and Clue. This is Killer Cupcake. I think that what do you really measure as success? Is it a monetary value? Is it the amount of followers that you gain? Is it the friendships that you gain along the way? Is it the interactions that you have? And for me, I take every day for what it is. And today we've got people in chat, regardless of the number, regardless of how many people followed tonight that are new or people who have watched the stream their second, third, or fourth time. But we all are having a good time together, and we get to relate on common things that we may not have known beforehand. And, you know, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I find that personally successful to me, that I'm able to gather all of you guys here for another night, another stream, where you guys can communicate to each other in chat, help each other out with an interest that somebody else has in chat. I think it's really cool, you know? So to me, that's what's important. If I had a YouTube or a Twitch, I was famous, yes. Sure, the money is great and all, but I would appreciate my fans more. And that's... Forrest Gump is great, Jenny, before I get to Will's comment I just read. But Forrest Gump really depresses me. It makes me really sad because I feel really bad for Forrest Gump, for everything he's gone through. But in regards to Will, I mean, the money is... Okay, so like through bits and through donations and through subscriptions and things like that, like there's avenues that Twitch streamers can make money, right? For me, it's not like I need to make the money to pay my electric bill or, you know, make sure my dogs have food. I do have a full-time job, you know, but I also love playing video games. So anything that I do get is going to go back into this. It's going to go back into games that I can stream. It's going to go back into little special things that I can send you guys as like subscribers or do giveaways for followers. It will go back into this because this is not only about me. Did you guys give Tom Nook his money? Tom, please. I have it. Let me just get it to you tomorrow. Thank you for the whole school, Leafeon. Jeez. But yeah, so I mean, it goes back to you guys. It's a community. I don't think like anybody can have a business or be anything via social media nowadays, like have a following or anything that doesn't care about the people that are involved with it. This is a community, you know what I mean? This isn't just about me. It's about all of us hanging out together and doing this. You know what I mean? And that's what makes this special. I'm going to stop blibbering and blabbering now about it. I would like to give out codes and find common interests with my fans to help them through their good times and bad times. That's what's important. I gave him his money now. You must give him your money. Okay. No, I'm good. Okay, good. I'm glad. All right, so now that was Mosswick, everybody. I'll stop being so lame and emotional. So next we're going to go to Hitotuki Village. Gonna head out now. See you later, Turbo, in the chat. Have a good night, Hobo Fire. Hope to see you again soon. Aw, Turbo's being sentimental. I know, and I got a problem with that. I have my heart on my sleeve. I care about stuff. I stole Tom Nook 347,000 bells, says Will. Did I kill the zombie Nook? No, he just wants you to give him his money, or you're gonna end up at the bottom of an ocean with a pair of cement shoes. Or you're gonna look at the deep inside of a roll of carpet. Or he's gonna have you dig a deep ditch that it's so deep you can't get out of. Figuratively, because you owe him money. Thank you for the follow, Jenny! Jenny! Thank you so much for the follow. All jokes aside, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to update this. Anyone want to know what my Halloween costume is, says Goldleafeon? Will I guess that it's Goldleafeon? Is it a Leafeon? I was asking the chat earlier, so please let us know what your Halloween costume is going to be. Tom, listen. I'm having good luck with golden stacks. Just give me until Saturday, please, says Will. I ad-libbed a little bit. Oh, jeez, Pogod Rachel. Chase a zombie Nook with a chainsaw. You're dressing up as a nerd. Okay. One of my friend's granddaughters is dressing up as a nerd. I was giving her tips to give her the freckles and get like a tie and stuff like that, and have the glasses with the tape in the center and stuff like that. And then slick your hair and make sure you got like a hair sticking up, like sometimes I have in stream, if you notice. Sometimes I do. Not today, I guess. Taormino Village. Let's check this out. Silver Rod. Golden Slingshot. Well, we're not going to be... Hero Cap. Oh god, is this going to turn me into a hippie? Oh, I had my daughter dress up a nerd a few years ago. It's funny how it's like coming back around. Like nerds were like a topic of like a thing to like tease people about. Like way back in the day, and now it's like, oh, it's culture now. Like that's what it is now. That's what life is now. The nerds have taken over. Yeah, I'm a little hipster, guys, with my little French beret. That dude from Little Rascal with the piece of hair is always sticking up. Alfalfa. Yes. I bought some glasses. I've been wearing them since I bought them. Suspenders and a bow tie and a pair of tube socks. Yeah, that bow tie, man. I can't do bow ties. I don't think did I do a bow tie for my wedding? Killer Cupcake, was I wearing a bow tie for my wedding? I don't think I was. I think One of the few decisions I made for my wedding, guys, was that I flat out put my foot down, and I rarely do this. I put my foot down, I said, no bow ties. But I forget, I don't know if I actually did have a bow tie or not. She'll have to let me know. Or I could just look up an old wedding picture. I had the glasses with the masking tape on the nose. She had the freckles with a bow tie and a pocket protector. That is so funny. That is so funny. I love it. I gotta put her dishes away. What do you think this is? Oh, look at these delicious pancakes. I want some of these rice balls. Steele's pie. I shall rent out Xbox headquarters and have my wedding there. So you're one of those guys. You're one of those Xbox guys, aren't you? I said in an earlier stream, but my wife and I are big Disney fans, and that's one of the reasons why we live in Central Florida. It was a regular white tie with a white vest and black jacket. Yeah, so we had certain colors. So yeah, I didn't have any bow ties for the wedding. Oh, let's sit there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. So, since we're big Disney fans, I proposed at Disney World, and we had a Disney wedding. It was going to be like, I wanted her to come out in the Cinderella, like, glass pumpkin. When she would arrive to the wedding area. But it was like $5,000 just to rent that. Because it had horses and everything. It had like 1 or 2 white horses. It was just too much. What the hell was that? Some of the chairs in this game sound like they're farting. Huh. That year I dressed up as a zombie and I got a pic of me coming from behind like I was going to bite her. And the look on her face was pretty comical. Says, Jenny! That is hilarious. Did Nintendo do that on purpose? Make the chairs in Animal Crossing fart? No. I sat on the toilet and I triggered my sound effect in stream where I made myself fart like I was on the toilet taking a dump. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. But that would be cool if they did have a sound effect where if you got up on the toilet, you farted. I'm still a guy who finds farts funny, so... Oh my god, Disney weddings, that's so epic. It was pretty expensive. It was pretty pricey. And we had a very small wedding because of it. But we ended up having a dessert party at the Grand Floridian Resort, and it overlooked the castle and the fireworks show. So we had all these desserts and stuff, and we were able to see the fireworks. Technically, we took pictures in front of the fireworks, the entire fireworks show. So I didn't even get to watch the fireworks on my wedding night. And I didn't even get a piece of my cake on my wedding either. My mother-in-law gave the 1 tier away to somebody else at the wedding, and I only got the cake that my wife fed me, 1 little bite. And then I didn't get to eat the cake again until, because it's a tradition, when you're married, you stick the rest of the 1 tier in your freezer and you eat the cake a year later on your 1-year anniversary. So I got to eat the cake again the following year. That was the only time I really got to eat the cake. Hey, a small wedding is better than nothing. That's true, but I mean, again, no cake, why? Codemars asked. Well, we did the cake. We fed each other the cake. So I got to take a little bite of it. But then we had the dessert party, and that had any type of dessert that you can think of. Brownies, cake, ice cream. I mean, not our wedding cake, but like brownies and like candies and all kinds of toppings and Jello, and it was just madness about like all the dessert party stuff. So it was like, even if they did have the cake there, I probably wouldn't have eaten it. I probably would have had at least a little slice. But the wedding just flew by so fast. Like, it went by so fast. And they tell you that too, like, try to remember your your wedding because it goes by so quickly. I'll make you one when I come to Disney. I would love it. And whether you guys think it's weird or not, we are going to go to Fade is the next place we're going. Let me put this in chat. If you guys think it's weird, just forget I said anything. But I do have annual passes to go to Universal Studios and Disney World. So if you guys do come visit Central Florida and you guys want me to stop by and say hi while you're at Disney or whatever, then I can do that. I've met some of our other viewers from the Kanoke Gamers crew at Disney as well. And I don't mind doing that. I think it's fun. It makes me more real. You know what I mean? Pokemon Star Rachel, I tested this in all of the Animal Crossing games that I played. Perfect. You're awesome, Pokemon Star Rachel. Okay. So we got Fade, and then we have one more. It's called Stormy. And then after that, Code Mars, I think you said you updated your DreamSuite code? So we'll probably do this for another 20 minutes or so. We'll see what we can fit. Dude, I only just started watching and I already want to meet you. Anytime a character sat in certain chairs, a tooting sound would be heard. That is interesting. I didn't know that, Rachel. Well, if you guys also are old enough to drink, we can always go out and have a beer or something too. You know what I mean? I don't mind that either. I was like, seriously, Nintendo? Why? Why the farting noises? Your tree's not here. We got some nice little fountains. Yeah, I made a couple more. I put a couple more PWP and more paths. Okay. Let's go check this house out down here. I like this, by the way. I like how the dirt shows you the path. Oh, the tree is back here. Look at that. LOL, I'll buy you a beer for being an awesome streamer. Thank you, Code Mars. I appreciate it. You guys are all too sweet. Let's see what Katrina says. The great happiness from the stars is attempting to visit you. I, Katrina, can reveal your future in the way capturing fortunes untold for a mere 500 bells. Fake ID on spring break and me and Turbo shall go to the bar, says Will. You will grow like Mario. Oh, wait. Eat the red spotted mushrooms and see what happens. Red mushrooms with white spots. I'll try it. I'm not interested. Even if the stars of fortune glow, it is hard to grasp their true reward without the necessary knowledge. However, you wish to leave things up to the heavens. That is a choice born of wisdom. I pray that you're able to find the best path using your own power. Farewell. I've never told her no before, so I think that's cool. I think you're kinda okay. Thank you, Goose. One big meetup, guys. Alright, so everybody come down to Florida. We're all gonna go hang out at Disney World together. Let's make this big already. Let's all go to Disney World. We'll ride the Small World boat together. Turbo, your pockets hold less than 500 bells. Oh crap. Okay, wait. I'm gonna shake some trees, see if I can get 500 bells. I forgot that I didn't come in with any money. Let's see. I hope there's no bees in here. Oh, good. 1. Is this the one you want me to eat, Rachel? I bet the person making the sound effects was like, yeah, let's make some chairs toot. Whoa! I got some big. I gotta find money now. Oh wait, where did that go? Oh, good. The Small World after all. Oh, good. Alright, that's like 3. Unless if you guys have a lot of money, then we can all go to Japan together. I really want to go to Japan. Okay, there we go. We got our 500 bells. Let's add it all to our pocket. Pick a time where flights are cheap. The best time, honestly, the best time to come to Florida, weather-wise, is like now. So... Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh, guys. I think we got a glitch. Oh no, the game is soft-locked. I soft-locked the game. I want to go to Disney World, says Goose Bizzle. I bet the person making this... Okay, pick a time and flights are cheap. We'll go on Rachel. And then we're all like, okay, let's look at their faces. It'll be priceless. Mario Mushroom. Shelly May was from Japan. Books a flight right now, says Goose Bizzle. Goose Bizzle, you're always welcome. Code Mars. I would need so much money in Japan, I'd buy everything. Katrina mad because you told her no. Seriously, Will. Alright, so... Well, this sucks. Alright, so let's close the game. Alright, so we're done with Fade. So be careful when you go into Katrina's hut when you go into Fade. That's one thing that I want to do, Code Mars. Like I could go to like Japan now, but I want to go with enough money, so I'm going to like legit Japanese onsens. I want to buy things. I want to visit certain islands like the Rabbit Island. I want to go driving around to go to where the deer village is. I mean, there's like so many things that are beautiful and gorgeous in Japan, but I want to make sure that I can go with money so I can go see it all, because I'm probably never going to go back once I go. Oh, God damn it! Just don't tell her no, she'll soft lock your game. Well, guys, what's that dream address? You're not supposed to be able to go in anywhere. Don't go in anywhere in Fade right here. That's the dream address I just went in. So, guys, let's get ready. We're going to get screamed at by Rossetti. Hey, excuse me. Mind if I bend your ear for a bit? Won't take a second. Oh, here we go. Let's see. All right. I should introduce myself proper and such. The name's Rossetti. Most people call me Mr. Rossetti on account of me being a respected member of the community and such. Looking forward to working with you. Of course, this probably will be the last time you ever see me, since there ain't no sinner or nothing. So it says here you quit without saving last time. You played. Care to believe you? Explain yourself. I had no choice. What? That's a darn shame. That's what it is. It is what it is. Taco's taking me out. I'll be checking back in. Turbo, love you. Have a good night, Goose Bizzle. Tell Taco I love him too. Right, it takes more than a second. I don't know anything about machines, so I can't really help you out there. But I hope from the bottom of my more heart that such an awful thing never happens to you again, or you'll end up at the bottom of Tom Nook's basement. What's that? You expected something a little different? Yeah, here's the thing. The Reset Surveillance Center? It doesn't exist no more. When they were drawing up the town budget for the fiscal year, the folks were all like, what's wrong with a little reset every now and then? We don't got the funds for this nonsense. Blah, blah, and so on and so forth. So you see, I ain't here on an official business or nothing. I'm just volunteering this once, so next time you reset, I ain't gonna pop out. That is it. Old Rossetti's out. Of course, if you wanted to use your mayoral powers to restore the center, well, that'd be different. And if that should come to pass, I'll be back on the job in full force, unstoppable more power. But listen to me. Running my trap like a fancy pirate or something? Good luck with that and your future endeavors. Take care now, and bye-bye. Oh, we got lucky. Well, I hope you remember to save your game before you quit, before playing from now on. Okay, let's see. All right. I have the Rossetti amiibo, says Pokemon Star Rachel. I do too. Okay, good. Everything else seems like it's saved. Thank God. I'm so happy to have friends from another country, says Ark. Yeah, like we are friends, and a lot of us are all friends. We get to communicate and have a good time together. I think that's awesome. I've always hated Rossetti, says Will. His RV has some cool stuff. Oh, let's go do him right now. Hold on. So we haven't done... Wrong ears. So we haven't done a featured amiibo in tonight's stream. So let's go ahead and let's trigger one. And I've got the Rossetti amiibo right here. Okay, let's go this way. So we'll go check out his RV.
Leave now before Master finds you.
Love Bug, you're my favorite. You're the loveliest Bug. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. You are the best. Do you guys know that they actually censored Rossetti? Because apparently they said that Rossetti used to make kids cry when he would yell and berate the people for resetting the game. No one ever resets again. I ain't gonna have a job. And that's not good for Rossetti. Whoa, did I sound like Rossetti or what? Let's go hang out. So apparently Rossetti actually used to make kids cry. So I think by doing the whole Reset Center, it's like he makes himself known, and the people who want to have Rossetti in the town can actually build the Reset Center and have him show up that way. But I thought it was funny because there were points in time with Rossetti, it was just like, man, bro, you gotta calm down, my friend. How did you get the gold statue? I used the Villager amiibo from Super Smash Brothers. That's how I was able to get the gold statue. Yep, the Villager amiibo. Also, guys, if you want to make it easier getting certain amiibos, you can pick this up on Amazon, or you can pick it up at GameStop. GameStop really doesn't have it anymore, but what it comes is with this in a little disc. And imagine the disc to be like the floor of the amiibo, right? You can put all the data on a computer and you put this on here, and you can make it any amiibo that you want. So I have a lot of amiibos behind me, behind my green screen. I actually moved all the Animal Crossing ones to my work desk over here because I work from home. But so I can look at them all day because Animal Crossing makes me happy. But instead of having to drag them all out from behind my green screen, doing this little chip is a little bit easier, and especially I can access amiibos I don't own. You know what I mean? So let's look at Rossetti's items you can buy from Rossetti. So old wallpaper, old flooring. We got the accordion screen. We got a bathroom stall. We got a box with a helmet. A large tea table. That table's nice. It's nice wood. We got a new Nintendo 3DS. We got an overflow trash can. A half-eaten pizza. That's my favorite. Rossetti model. I'm gonna buy that. A wall fan. A wall-mounted TV. I think I have one. You can't go wrong with getting more than one. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the Rossetti model. I like the little models. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Can the power saves even do amiibo cards? So the way that it works, Goldleafeon, is you have to go to a particular site to download the data of a amiibo. I want to say there is data for Animal Crossing cards. The program is called Power Saves from Amiibo. And let's see. Sorry, the audio freaks out if I don't stay clicked on the 3DS screen. I whispered Power Ranger Jenna the data to go pick one up because she wanted to get one. So she ended up getting one herself. And you want to go to NFC, so that's oh, that's Twitch, excuse me. NFC Bank. Let me turn that off. Can you link it? Yeah, let me find it real fast. So this is the website where you would go to download the data. Once you have the Power Saves portal, that's where you're going to go to download the data. And then it tells you kind of where to put the folders of the amiibo data, like where to put them, and then where you would access them from the software from the Power Saves. So let's check out Pascal and let's see what Pascal has for his items. So we got the sea view, we got the ship deck, we have the beach chair, we have a large bookshelf, a lily pad, pondering, sea globe, stack of books, treasure chest. If I can do then Power Saves get me all the animals I need for any kind of animal, for any kind of town I would want to make. That's true. Check it and let me know. Verify with it. Where can I pick one up at? Will, you can probably look up Power Saves Portal on Amazon. That's what I would suggest. I really had to track one down hard for Nintendo. I'm sorry, for through GameStop. And GameStop actually gave me the wrong one at first. It tells you on the box that it's compatible with the Wii U, but in reality it works for the Nintendo Switch as well. So when you want to use the Link amiibos for Breath of the Wild, for example, to get like the special Link suits and the special stuff that you can only do like once a day, you can use this, and you can throw Wind Waker Link on there, plug it on, get the Wind Waker Link like hat or pants or whatever. It really comes in handy. Because let's be honest, a lot of the amiibos are really cool, but it's hard to store a lot of them. I still need to get the Final Fantasy VII Cloud. Like, that's what I really want, and I have yet to buy it for myself. Maybe for Christmas I'll ask for it. Oh my, long time no see. How have you been doing? Well? Yeah, I know. It's been a while. What's up? Rocket asked me a while ago to pick up something, but I forgot I was too busy to deliver it. What are you talking about? Rocket was right next to you! When you eat a bunch of cheese and then you have to go to the bathroom. Rocket was literally right here. Where did you go now, Rocket? There you are. Not even that far. Yeah, it's compatible with the 3DS and it's also compatible with the Nintendo Switch, and I've used it for both of those, and I can tell you from personal experience it works for both. Oh, sorry, I'm just obsessing over what I have for dinner tonight. Vroom. So anyway, do you need something? It's delivery time. I need Cloud, says Code Mars. I need Cloud too. I want to get both versions. The regular one and then the Advent Children one. Here's your stuff. I don't know what it is, Rocket. Hope it's not a pile of poo. Logic. What do we have here? Is it that thing I asked Margie about? Let's see what it is. Wow, it's a ranch tea table. Yeah, the real thing is way better. And an image in a magazine. Hey, thanks for making the delivery. It's not much, but please take this. I don't know about the Advent Children one. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, you didn't know? Any wrestling fans in here? You better call somebody. Yes, they have Cloud Strife in his Final Fantasy VII outfit, and then they also have Cloud Strife in the Advent Children outfit. I'm gonna go check on Tom Nook and upgrade my house again. You're a WWE fan? I'm gonna name drop, so please don't get upset that I'm bragging or rubbing it in. But Will, do you know Simon Gotch? He was one half of the Von Villains wrestling tag team. Oh, happy day! You've paid off all of your home renovation loan. And your reason for being so very, very diligent is no need for words. I can see it in your eyes. Yes, I will gladly engage in further renovation discussions. Come and see me anytime indeed. Code Mars says, you used to be a wrestling fan. Don't play with Tom Nook, and yes, I do. I used to train in wrestling right out of high school. I got involved with a company called Pro Wrestling Iron in Hayward, California. It was right after WCW went out of business. I was trained by a guy, by two guys who wrestled with Pro Wrestling Tetsu in Japan. It was I don't think it was New Japan Pro Wrestling, but it was another Japanese wrestling company that funded our company. And the wrestling ring we used to wrestle in was actually WCW's wrestling ring. I trained under Donovan Morgan and Mike Modest. Those names you're not going to know. But Simon Gotch, his real name is Seth. And Seth at the time trained me when I was wrestling in 2004 to 2006, because I was involved with the company for a couple years before I moved from California to Pennsylvania. So it was cool to... I guess I don't have a home loan to pay off. So it was cool to find out that he actually made it to WWE, because he was a very hard worker. He's not the greatest guy, but he's a very hard worker, and he got it to the big time, which was cool for a little while. Okay, so we've got a little bit longer that we can do in the stream. I think I can do about another 40 minutes or so. So if any of you guys want me to take a look at your town, if you want me to visit your dream suite, or if you want me to visit your town, just let me know in chat, and then we can go and visit some of your towns tonight. My mom would know the first two guys you said. You had Donovan Morgan and Mike Modest. We watched WCW. See, Donovan Morgan and Mike Modest had a few dark matches with WWE, but they didn't make it too far. I wrestled Spike Dudley. I trained at a training session with Steven Richards back in the old WWF days. He was one of the guys who was in Right to Censor in that faction. I met Kane. Just shook his hand. I didn't do anything wrestling-wise with him. It was a great time. It was a lot of fun. It was a dream of mine to do as a kid, and I was able to grow up and do it, and it was awesome. Can you visit me since the last time I didn't really work because I had to leave? Yes. I will go visit you, Godleafeon. Go open up your gates, please. You like Sting? Woo! I really wish Sting had a match against The Undertaker. I don't like how they did Sting. And they're like, oh, well, it's DX versus NWO, like, extension at WrestleMania. I don't like how they did that. We're going to visit another town. Far away. Okay. 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 All right. We'll sit here and we'll talk and chat for a little bit until your gate is open. It wasn't even a good match. Too many interferences. It is. I mean, and they do that because Sting probably didn't have the energy to be able to wrestle a decent match. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. At least he was able to come back for a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that is a part of my past, everybody. Now for the entire world to know, and it be recorded that, yes, at one point in my life, I was a professional wrestler. I went through a couple different names. I went with Brickhouse Bobby, because I'm a big guy. I was much thinner back then, like 50 pounds thinner. Then I went... I wanted to be Bobby Roode. I wanted to be part of the Roode family. Because it's a legacy to have a Roode last name. But at that point in time, Happyville. What's his face? It wasn't Bobby Roode. I'm sorry. I wanted to be Tommy Roode, not Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode was a legitimate wrestler at the time. He was rising through the ranks at Impact TNA Wrestling. So then I knew I couldn't do the Roode name. And then I was like, okay, well, what do I do? And all the other wrestlers wanted me to use my real last name, which is Taormino. They said, do Tommy Taormino. I wanted to do this Italian shtick. And then I wanted to throw tantrums in the ring because I wanted to be a bad guy. It's too much fun being the bad guy. And I wanted to throw temper tantrums in the ring when I lost and stuff like that. And I kind of... Oh, no. Before I went with my last name, I wanted to be called Tommy Bambino, which Italian would be a baby. So I wanted to be Tommy Baby. I wanted to throw fits and have little baby fits in the ring and act like a child. So I kind of wanted to play off of my name as like a gimmick. So look at that. There you go, guys. My friend's dad ran into Undertaker at a bar, and they drank together for a while that one night, I guess. A lot of wrestlers go to the bar, unfortunately. He said it was pretty cool. A lot of the wrestlers are cool, and they're smarter than you think that they are. Hey! Did I go to the right town, by the way? Yay! I am the king! Hold on. That's not it. I'm gonna try this one. I could be a pirate too. No. Here we go. Now I match my Animal Crossing character. Bret Hart was your favorite growing up. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. You can roam around. Okay. So what did you fix up? Who are you, Cam? Cam is Gold Leafeon in chat. I have a silly question. How do we get the gold shovel? I have the game for 2 weeks now. Well, you're gonna... How do you get the gold shovel, guys? You get the gold axe for planting or buying a certain number of saplings. Take a picture, Gold Leafeon, and tweet it to me. Oh, and you get to hear the wind rustling through the trees. Buy 50 fertilizer. That's for the shovel? I need a... So you can't get fertilizer until you have the second to last Tom Nook shop, where the farming shop is actually inside of Tom Nook's store. So that's the only way you can get fertilizer. Oh, I'm cutting around. I should stay on the paths. Okay, let's stay on the paths. Very pretty. It's Happyville. Alright, let's go down here. I just got the Emporium today, said Cosmars. That's where you want to get the fertilizer. You were talking about TIY. Thank you for clarifying that, Will. I appreciate it. I don't mind backseat gaming, guys. It's gonna happen. You'll know more than me on some subjects. I'm not gonna be the end-all be-all, you know what I mean? I know a good amount, but I like that you guys can come in and help me with stuff, too. So. And when you get the golden shovel, you can plant bell trees, correct? Gotta see my man Brewster. I don't even have Brewster in my own town. Coffee, 200 bells a cup. How about it? Spit spot, Bane. Understood. I'm sure my coffee will satisfy customers with a refined taste. Cool. Here you are. This is my original blend. I call it Happyville blend. I put a lot of drugs in it. Freshly brewed and ready. You'll be happy in no time. Huzzah! To continue to get the Emporium, you only have the second story, says Magnusune. You need, yes, that's exactly it. Gold Leafy and got to it. You have to pass 4 Gracie's fashion checks. So start buying all the amount of clothes that you can buy. And when she comes in and she's like, I want you to wear something that's flashy style, then you need to get all of your clothes, including accessories, that are flashy style. And you can find guides online to tell you what clothes are like flashy in this example. And then once you're wearing enough flashy items, she'll say you pass. She'll give you a Gracie item, and then if you pass all 4 of them, she will make a 3rd story on your TIY and make it into an Emporium where she sells her items there, and then that's the next upgrade. I go Leafeon's still working on this area here. Okay, you need to spend 100,000 bells there. Yeah, so anytime you can go in to the Nookling shop, buy all of the items, and then just sell it back at retail. Like, that way you get to buff up your catalog, and then that way you're also spending money at their location as well. When does Gracie come to town? That I don't know. I thought it was random, but maybe you guys know? Like, how often or what triggers Gracie to show up in towns? I wonder if I can answer someone's mail. Nope. Can't get your mail. Gorilla. I'm not going to talk to you, though. Your voice is probably going to be too loud. It's random? Oh, what a shame. Kind of the Animal Crossing. Gold Leafeon, did you do anything to your houses that you want us to take a look at? Some people barely get her. She came all the time in mine. You know what? Right before I ended up selling my last town, before I started a new town with this stream, or this series of streams, rather, I just unlocked Gracie's store like a few days prior before selling my town. Let's see who you have. Who is this? Is this Blathers? Can't be Blathers. I recognize the symbol. He made a new house. Alright, well, we've checked Sahara's stuff before. First time for me. Where, what is your new house? Gold Leafeon, and I'll check it out. Is it this house? Okay, let's check out the new house. Look at all the fruits. I like those wetsuits back there. That's cool. I like that. That is probably my favorite wetsuit I've seen. This one. I used to have a green one. Whoa! What did you... Oh, it's the washer. I was like, what is that noise? If I had internet, I'd say visit me. Well, Will, do you have a DreamSuite code? If you have a DreamSuite code, you can give me the code and I can check it out, and then that way I don't have to... You don't have to worry about me connecting to your internet. So what do you guys think the first Disney movie my son watches should be? Well, I think it depends on what your favorite Disney movie is, to be honest. For me, I'd probably put on like Hercules, the animated Disney Hercules, because that's my favorite animated movie. Not CGI, but that's my favorite animated movie. How do I get the code for my Dream Suite? So do you have the Dream Suite in your main street? And if you do, there's 2 beds. You know, I was visiting the one on the right. You want to go to the top bed. Heck yeah, Hercules. Tiger Moth understands. Hercules is the best. That was great. And at the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party that I went to recently, they actually had Pain and Panic in costume. They had Pain and Panic on one of the floats, and I've never seen Pain and Panic in a float or in a show or anything before. It was really cool. Well, as soon as I ask. Okay, so everybody, we're talking about Disney again. 2 questions. What is your favorite animated Disney movie? And what is your favorite computer graphic image movie, your CGI movie? So like Frozen or... for me, it's Monsters, Inc. Close second, Monsters University. Monsters University was really good and really funny. But I love Monsters, Inc. So if I said animation, like drawing, my favorite was Hercules. I love Greek and Roman mythology. I think it's really cool, so I like that. Lilo Stitch says Will, and then Monsters, Inc. So then that's a perfect example. Lilo and Stitch was drawn, Monsters, Inc. was CGI. I love Monsters, Inc. It was such a good movie. I mean, Disney, and especially with Pixar too, they have such a good set of quality of movies. Okay, live action 101 Dalmatians animated Up. Up. There's no movie that was gonna make me cry worse than Up. Up, the first 15 minutes of Up, first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, is just killer. Inside Out. I've never seen Inside Out. I don't have a drawn one, says Gold Leafeon. Anastasia in a classic Up. I never saw Anastasia. My sister used to watch it a lot, so much that she told us when she was little that her name is really Anastasia, and that she lived a different life in the past, and she was really Anastasia. It was weird. I was bawling, says Code Mars. Up is so sad in the beginning. Anyone else want me to visit their town? We could do this for about another 15 minutes. Never saw Inside Out. I never saw it either. I guess if I was going to say live action movie, my favorite live action movie, it is Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. That is the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Didn't update much, but you can come visit my dream. Yeah, just send me your dream code in the chat, and then I'll go visit you guys. Oops, I accidentally hit B. Our real name is Anastasia. Oh, look at that! I think that's why I love the movie. I think you're a little biased, Megasune. I think you're a little biased. That's why. But it's perfectly fine. That just probably got you into like watching the movie, and then you realize you actually liked it. You know. Like, everybody talked about how Frozen was so, like, revolutionary because they didn't really have, like a prince or, like, a love interest, really. You know what I mean? And, yeah, that's cool. I like how it was kind of different. Oh, okay. Even though I love Monsters, Inc., I think, to date, Disney's best CGI movie is Moana. If you guys have never seen Moana, you need to stop watching my stream right now and watch Moana. I think because I'm weird, I want to name my daughter Lucretia, if we have one. From Final Fantasy VII, Vincent's love interest. Am I reading it correctly? Or do you have another source? Code Mars, I've never seen Moana. Code Mars, see Moana. And then after you see Moana, then you can come back to me and you can say, "You're welcome." That's an inside joke for when you see Moana, because there's a song that is sung. The main words are "You're welcome." You'll get it. Did I not say it right? Lucretia. 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 Yeah, Moana is great. The music is great. Obviously, the CGI is top notch because that's like one of their most recent CGI movies. The water effects that they use in that movie is spectacular. The songs, they start off like awkward and weird, but they become extremely catchy. It's Lucretia. Okay. Excuse me. Lucretia. I'm gonna contribute a little bit. Okay. Let's go check out your place again. Let's see what you've improved. I've improved nothing in my town. My town is barren. There's a walking stick. I want to catch your walking stick. I don't have him yet. Hey, Ramiro! How you doing, my friend? Gotcha! Yeah, I caught a walking stick. Check out this walking stick. Nice. Thank you, sir. There's Gracie here. Everybody, this is Gracie. She is, she's the one that's difficult. She asks you to do, challenges. And, the challenges are difficult because you gotta collect a lot of clothes and you gotta pay attention to the words that the Able Sisters talk about. Gracie, how you doing? Okay, well, I gotta go, Gracie. I'll talk to you later, Gracie. Thanks for showing up at this town, Zootopia. Code Mars, DA. 5800. Okay, let me write this down real fast. This is Code Mars Town. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go! Oh, I'm king and I'm royalty! Can you just go in the house already? Looks like your house is a little lopsided. Oh, look at this! A dinner for two! I want the pasta. I'm the Italian here. Sit down! Enjoy the meal you made! You eat the pasta over there. Do you want the... Fine, I'll have the pasta. And you have... What's up, Data? I changed the pass a bit, and I added more PWP and Snake and Genie. Oh, it's so good! Alright, let's go. Look at this little game area. The Tom and Jerry on the boob tube over there. Oh, Genji. I was like, what? Jenny! I thought you were talking about Jenny! Oh, you just went through me. Are any of you guys fans of American Horror Story currently in chat? If so, I'm going to send you the... Hold on, I have to do the parental thing in settings. Ugh. A dang parental lock, man. If you guys like American Horror Story, I'll send you the code in chat. I had to squeeze by him. Yeah, that's a new room. You never watched it? It was okay. You still got all these machines. Oh, yeah. Give me more. 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 I want little Pokemons. Ha ha ha. I've got enough money to buy all these machines. Because I'm the king. Let's check out your upstairs. Man, Code Mars, if you were over here with me, we'd be having movie nights. Oh, which, by the way, that is something that I do want to implement in the future, is movie nights that we can do. And I don't know if you guys are familiar from maybe doing it with other streamers, but we can have like follower movie nights, and we can watch a movie. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. But we can hang out and we can watch a movie. There's an app called Rabbit. Excuse me, I'm so burpy. There's an app called Rabbit, and I can host a movie, and then we can all watch a movie together. Kind of like the old Xbox 360 of when you can watch Netflix together. Your little Xbox character would sit on a couch with somebody else that you're watching it with. So back when my wife was in college, far away, about 6 hours away, we used to watch Netflix, and we used to have movie nights together, and our little characters would sit next to seats next to each other, and we used to interact. It was kind of cute, you know what I mean? Back when we were dating. Crap, I forgot to say before I went to settings that I have to deal with Rossetti. Oh no, Will! Codemar says, that's cool. I never thought of that. Event Children. Let's watch it. We can totally watch it. Probably not this weekend because I'm very busy. But we can probably plan for like next week. And if you guys join the Discord, it'll be easier to communicate with you guys in regards to like the link that I'm hosting. I'm gonna post a Discord discussion right now. So if you guys go ahead and join the Discord, a lot of us are in there already. But we can have movie nights together, and yeah, we can watch movies. We can take suggestions. The way that it works too is we're all watching the same screen, and then there's a chat discussion on the side of the screen, and then obviously we can have there you go, Code Mars. Have a movie tab in Discord. I'll do that in a moment. Zootopia Ben. It's all the animals poop in filtered with hot water. Brewster's very excited to serve it. Yeah, and we can go and watch movies together, and we can chat in the side of it as we're watching it. Me and Goose Bizzle and TacoRemix, we had a movie night. We only had one, but it was a lot of fun with the Kind OK Gamer viewership. And we ended up watching the movies for Final Fantasy 15 because we all really loved playing Final Fantasy 15. Unfortunately, me and the rest of the Kind OK Gamers, both Goose Bizzle and TacoRemix, they've decided, after our discussion last night, that is, decided to pursue more personal goals outside of Twitch. That doesn't mean that we're not friends or anything like that. Us three together are still going to be the Kind OK Gamers, but they're just not going to be streaming much, so all the streamings are going to come from my channel here. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Code Mars, I need a PS4 so I can play Final Fantasy 15. It's honestly, I need internet to get a dream code, says Will. Oh, you don't have internet at all, Will? Yeah, if you don't have internet, you can't get your dream code. Because essentially, when you get your dream code, it's saving your town into like the cloud. And it gives you that code, and then I can access your save data in that cloud as a read file instead of a write file, if you know what that means. So you have the right, so it's like you're a writing. You can write on a document. You have the authority to because it's your document. But if you're giving me access, I can only read it. I can't make any changes to your document. So, not at the moment. Okay, well, no big deal, Will. Just in the future, if you do get one, then send it to me in chat, and you know, we can go check it out and stream. Like, no rush. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we can do movie nights. There's a lot of things that I have planned for the future over time. It's just I am busy though. It's getting to the time of year for my work where like last year around this time, well, last year that was your Dream Suite code, correct? Code Mars? It was. I remember it was. December 27th last year to mid-March, almost the end of March, I worked 7 days a week, every single day, 12 hours a day. So for 3 months straight, I worked 12 hours a day because I couldn't work any more than 12 hours a day by law. And I worked every single day without a weekend off, and I still streamed. So it's getting to that time of year. So I don't know how quickly I'm going to be implementing new things. Hopefully sooner than later. But it's getting to my busy season with my work. So, and I am a little bit of a workaholic. So, how long do the streams usually? So, I kind of leave it up in the air. I don't like doing anything less than 2 hours. Just because if you, the viewer, or if I'm viewing somebody else's stream, for example, I think 2 hours is a good window to watch. It's not super long, but it gives me a time where if I'm busy, I can cook dinner and eat, and then I can come back if I want to, instead of just doing like an hour. I've been mainly doing like 3 hours, though, with these Animal Crossing streams because the chat's so active and because you guys are enjoying watching the streams, and the streams, in my opinion, have been successful. So I don't mind going a little bit longer. I don't get a lot of sleep anyway, just because I'm used to working a lot. I have a very strong drive. But to answer your question shortly instead of long-winded like I just did, it depends. They're generally like 2 to 3 hours. Although when I was streaming South Park Fractured Butthole on last Thursday, I took the day off from work and I literally streamed it for 8 hours straight. I didn't even get up to go to the bathroom or anything. I just straight 8 hours I streamed it. What kind of work do I do? I am a business analyst for a massive medical company. So I have the very, very good pleasure of working from home, so I don't have to commute to work. So that is also a benefit, especially when I work long hours. It's not like I have to commute an hour to work and back. I used to work at Disney for a short while of time, at Disney World, as part of their detox team. So behind Magic Kingdom, there is what they call Disney University, where they train new employees how to treat customers. And then it's a detox center. It's called Disney Technology Operations Center. And the building is turned like backwards. So when you're in this massive parking lot and you go deep in the parking lot, like a couple buildings deep, they have a huge warehouse for transportation. So that's where they store like the train at night and the monorails, and they do work on the monorails. They have a warehouse where they store like the Christmas stuff. So when I was going to work in October a couple years ago, they had the Christmas trees out, and they were broken up into 4 layers because they put a big Christmas tree in each one of the 4 main parks. So they were decorating them for Christmas as early as October. But there's a building all the way in the back facing bushes, and what my job was there is me and the rest of my team handled issues in regards to parks and resorts from all over the world for Disney. So if Disneyland Paris or Disney Hong Kong or Tokyo or Disneyland in Anaheim or Disney World in Orlando had issues, or any of the resorts had technical issues, we were the ones to handle it as a group. But that commute was an hour commute to get there and back. To go, it was fun to work there. The management was very they're very micromanagey, so it kind of took a lot of the fun out of working there, like being a part of Disney. Now, not everybody was like that, just a select few were. I'm streaming, come join me in 20 minutes. Just kidding, I'm not really streaming. That's dedication. Thank you. I saw a few bumper stickers from Disney University in my town. Yeah, so what Disney does is you can get in a Disney college program. So it's an internship. So basically, you can work for Disney as a part of your like college to like credits, and they'll essentially pay you. They won't pay you much because a lot of the money goes into your dormitory that you stay there for. And essentially they'll give you a job down there, and they give you work experience. And it's called the Disney College Program. So look into it if you're interested, and if you're in college and that's a route that you want to go. Let's see. I wish the U.S. parks would get more items for Shelly May. Oh, you love Shelly May, Pokemon Star Rachel. I'm playing this stream off data with my friend's internet when it kicks in. I gotcha. Yes, but she has different exclusives at all the Disney parks. She has way more stuff in Japan than she does the U.S. That's one thing, too. Essentially, I left Disney to do my job that I was previously doing at home. I decided to take an at-home job instead, and I think that the costs of the wear and tear on my car is reduced. Gas is reduced. Tolls are reduced because I don't have to commute anymore. So it's beneficial, that part. Plus, it gives me an hour back of my time that I could stream or spend with my wife, or play video games or whatever, or work overtime. So I mean, those are also benefits too. It's a hard school to get into, isn't it? Well, it's essentially what you do is you connect with your college, and they have a program set up where you can get credits if it matches your major and your minor, that is, working at Disney. And essentially you would go there to Disney, and you would stay on site at Disney and work for Disney. In their jobs, like their small jobs, it's like ride operator, or any of the cast member jobs, like taking photos or things like that. Photographers, things like that. They'll rotate people around. Sometimes you'll be working in a restaurant, or from what I hear, the most lucrative job is working in a Disney restaurant as a waiter or a waitress, because the tips there are astronomical. One of our friend's mother's friend, something of the sort, some distance off, she makes like 6 figures working as a waitress at Disney. It's insane. Would totally do it if I was in college. I know my wife looked into it when she was in college, but I guess she didn't do it because it wouldn't give her credits or something like that. I forget what it was. Yeah, it was insane. It's insane. Because people come from all over the world to go to Disney. Like, all over the world. Did you see that one of the dream towns had the Red Room? There was a town that had just the Red Room, Pokemon Star Rachel. Not sure how many of you know what the Red Room is. It's an old urban legend. But yeah, so I like Disney. What is Red Room? What is the Red Room? Ugh. Let's go upstairs. Upstairs. I like all this Japanese stuff. Oh. Well, yeah, so you guys are learning a lot about my personal life tonight. I feel like I'm what is it? word vomiting tonight. Let's check. We have another house to check out. Where's Zelda? You have had a cool life. You have no idea how cool my life has been. I've had... It's all perspective, though. You know what I mean? Like, now that I'm older, I can appreciate the things that I've done. Not much in Zelda's yet. Well, you'll get there. Is it like The Shining where there's blood dripping from the walls, Pokemon Star Rachel? No, you released the fairy! You think? Okay. Yes. Yay! The only cool thing in my life is my cake getting on TV and Yo Rabbit finding it on Reddit. What time do you think you're ending? Probably in a couple of minutes, to be honest with you, Will. I'm gonna exit out of Code Mars's place, and then we'll probably call it for tonight. That's really cool, though, Code Mars. Code Mars, your cakes I showed my wife. I was like, you gotta look at these cakes. And she's like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, if you guys would join the Discord, Code Mars posted a couple of her really cool cakes in there. But as always, we're gonna go end it in our bedroom. We're gonna go to bed when we're done after this. I feel refreshed. Well, thank you for having me. And, you're welcome for visiting, Code Mars. Okay. Alright, so let's start our outro stuff. Our constant nagging of ads. If you guys haven't already done so, let me talk to Fauna real fast. Oh my, is it really you, dearie? Long time no see. Are you doing something fun or just hibernating? Alright. I miss Fauna. Okay. So if you guys haven't already done so and you're interested in watching me streaming in the future, make sure you follow, turn on notifications so you get notified every time I stream. If you don't turn on the notifications or don't like receiving the notifications, I stream Monday through Thursday starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to make it consistent. I do stream on the weekends. It's just not going to be scheduled, so that's where the notifications come in when I do decide to start a little bit early on one night or stream on the weekends. I am going to be getting Super Mario Odyssey tomorrow, so I plan on streaming that sometime this weekend. I still have the Fractured Butthole to play. I've played a little bit of it, about 10 hours worth. I haven't beaten it yet. But yeah, so also if you guys want to join our Discord, that's where we could talk about Animal Crossing, about our personal lives if you want, or anything that for that matter. We are building a community out on Discord. And I think that's it. I think that's all the nagging stuff I have. If you guys want to follow me on social media, this is all of my social media links. One of them is a personal vlogging channel at the very last link. That is where me and my wife go to, like Disney World or vlogs for us camping or Universal Studios or stuff like that, making t-shirts or whatever for her Etsy shop. So if you want to get a little bit more of a view into my personal life outside of video games, because I gave you a lot tonight, go and check out that vlog channel if that's what you like. I'm new to Twitch. Where's the notification? So Will, when you hit the heart button on the top part of your screen, there's going to be a little slider button that says notifications on. That's where you're going to make sure you turn them on. And then depending on your settings, you can get it on your mobile device or via email, or it depends on what you prefer. So that's awesome. I really appreciate you guys coming and watching me tonight. It was a good stream. We did a little bit of Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which I'm really loving that game. I can't wait for it to be official in late November. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'll put this up on YouTube for it to show up soon. And again, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And tune in next time.